He is getting set for his first full year at the starting controls of the Baltimore Ravens offense that appears to be revolutionized to make sure that they get the most out of this young man. He is Lamar Jackson. How are you, Lamar?
I'm great, sir. How you doing?
I am doing better for talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Let's start with the way it appears that your head coach started the training camp season by talking about revolutionizing the offense with you at the tip of that spear, Lamar. What did he say?
Basically just saying, the dramatic change of, our era. Those guys like Dan Marino and those guys who had their, nice era of performing at a high level, going to Super Bowls and stuff like that. And, it's, me just being able to do multiple things out there on the field, what this running or passing is going to be definitely different for this team. It's a different team, and, we just got to stack from last year to this year.
The LJ era.
Yes, sir.
Essentially, do you think he was borrowing from your Twitter handle, Lamar?
I don't know. Probably. I gotta ask him.
You should definitely ask him. So how will it look different from last year, from when we saw you 7 starts and then 1 playoff start, Lamar?
I say my mind a lot clearer out there. Just being in the system a whole year. Not this system. We got a whole new system going on, but just been in it, from the start to, right now, it's definitely different from spring. We just been excelling each and every day. We just performing, getting better each and every day, and it's looking good.
Well, I mean, so what can you reveal then of how the offensive system is different from what we saw last year?
Just high power. Our speed is just a lot different. We got a lot of speed around us this year. Our chemistry will be a lot stronger, because I came in the middle to the end of the season. I really didn't have chemistry with my guys. I was with the second team, performing in practices, and got through in week 11 or whatever it was, and we was off. Some games we off. I complete some passes, but not all the ones I should complete. And, this camp has been going very well. You've been seeing my, performance is a lot better than it was last year's camp. And it's looking better.
So what about, it's interesting you mentioned throwing because, Lamar, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. You've heard it since, I'm sure, Louisville, and now here you are in the pros saying that you're run first and that the passing game is going to be substandard because it's not sustainable in the NFL. Right. What do you say to that?
Just let the people say whatever they're gonna say. We just gonna have to do our thing, go out there, and we're gonna have to show them. That's all. I can't change people's minds. This camp season not here yet. People gonna say whatever they're gonna say, and I just gotta perform. That's all.
Lamar Jackson, Ravens quarterback here on the Rich Eisen Show. Your coach, John Harbaugh, was on NFL Network earlier this week. I don't know if you heard this, but it was mentioned him that Cam Newton, who is a big man and maybe weighs a touch more than you, Lamar. His career most he's ever run in a season was 2017, 139 times. And the coach said for you to take the over. Is that accurate?
Not that I've been seeing. I've been throwing a lot, way more than running. So I don't know.
So I mean, can you sustain an entire season? Or again, I said the numbers earlier on. You ran it 147 times last year, but just in your 7 starts, 119 rushes. I mean, the over is going to be way past it. Can you sustain that physical aspect in the NFL, Lamar?
Absolutely. I put on weight, but I don't think I'll be running, as much as I did last year. There was a lot of RPOs, a lot of sudden changes in last year's games and stuff like that. So this is going to be totally different.
How is Hollywood Brown looking? I don't think he's been out there yet, but when you talk about speed.
Oh, yeah, he's what, everyone says. I can see a 4.3, 4.2 in him. Yeah, he's definitely fast.
So how I guess I'm gonna keep circling around on this because we're talking about revolutionizing the offense and clearly you have the pieces to do it. How's it going to look? I mean, how will this operate in an NFL, Lamar?
I can't talk about it. Each and every day we looking better and better at what we doing. Whether it's just RPOs or running the ball with our backs or pass game is all looking incredible right now. But you're gonna have to see when it's game time. Practice is gonna be practice. Games gonna be games. So we're gonna have to just show up and show out.
Okay. Where are all the Heisman trophies on the team? Have you guys all brought your trophies in? How many? There's 3, right? There's 3
of
on
us. RG,
Right.
Mark Ingram, and myself.
Okay. Have you brought them all together at some point?
No, we haven't. We haven't thought about it or spoke about it. We just, they say, Heisman. I don't even bring it up. I don't bring it up.
Where is your Heisman right now? Where does that?
I got mine at home.
At home.
Yes, sir.
Do we know where Ingram's and RG3s are?
I don't know.
They've got to be at home. I mean, come on, Lamar. You got to get them all together.
I think I'll say it's at home.
You know what you should do? Here's what you should do, Lamar. Okay, here's what, and I think Bisciotti has the cash to do this. You should get a table that you can hook up to electrodes and it shakes.
Yeah.
And you put your Heisman trophies on the table like an electric football game, and you let it go.
And let it go?
Yes, and see who scores first from your Heismans. What do you think?
The Heisman Trophy pretty heavy, so it's gonna. Yeah, I hope that electric, be able to slide across.
Have you seen Bisciotti's boat, Lamar? We can handle this.
Yeah,
Come on.
I haven't seen it.
I'm sorry.
I want to now since you said it.
It's. I think I might have understated it by using the word boat. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Oh okay. Yes. Oh
okay.
yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey, your predecessor once told him to put a bag of money on the table, and he did. So you're set up, Lamar, to see this. Okay. Right. You are set up to see this. What has Mark Ingram brought to this team and offense, Lamar Jackson?
Oh man, leadership. His poise, and you can just tell his experience. He's always pumped for practices, treat it like it's a game. If he don't know something, he'll ask me, because it's a new system to all of us. And, it's my job to be able to let him know what he has and stuff like that. He's a great back, man. He got speed, power. I just can't wait to see him, full go in the game.
And I left off another Heisman Trophy that you're going to see twice a year, and you already saw last year in Baker Mayfield. What was that? What was that game like for you last year?
Oh, it was a fun game. I was able to perform at home. My first game playing against those guys, it was a great game, going back and forth, 2 Heisman Trophy winners. It was incredible. I'm just looking forward to it each and every year.
Yeah, I know. Twice a year, too.
Definitely.
So let me just run through it one more time with you here, Lamar. I mean, everybody's talking about the Browns because Odell's there now and Baker Mayfield's there, and his first full year as a starting quarterback.
Right.
I mean, the conversation about them making the playoffs for the first time in forever, to use a Frozen phrase, that is being discussed. The Steelers are the Steelers, so there's always the towel wavers out there. And your team that's won it all, not many people are talking about you going back to back. Lamar, are you talking about that in your locker room at all?
Yeah, we don't. We don't talk. We just we just perform. At a high level. We want to win games. We're not the team who's going to be on social media talking about we should be doing this, doing that. We just go out there, have fun. We just come up with W's. We don't do too much talking. I don't really care about what people say at all.
But you're ready to go for it this year?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Full go.
Oh, my gosh. You must be so excited. What does it mean to be a full-time starter from the get-go?
Oh, man, it's nice. Relax. You don't really have to worry about anything. Just going out and just winning. And that's what it's all about, winning games in the NFL.
Yeah, and in terms of that, I mean, just the confidence that the team has clearly put in you, the fact that the offense is revolutionized, and the reason why they did it is because you're the guy. What does that mean for you?
Oh, man, I just love how my team believes in me, They trust me. They're behind me 100%, I just got to do what I always do,
I do.
Play ball, be Lamar.
Hey, Lamar, I appreciate the time. I really do.
Yes, sir.
So let's stay in touch throughout the season.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Mr. Rich.
I would definitely like that. And, if there is some way, after one of your touchdowns that you could signal to me and the listeners of this show, do you have a celebration all planned out of any sort?
I really don't. I'll probably just get a ball to the ref, if anything. I don't really know.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. How about you flip the ball to the ref with your left hand?
Flip it to him, my left hand?
With your left hand. That's your way of saying to the Rich Eisen show, and the host, by the way, that has already come out and said that the Ravens this is the division for only the Ravens to lose, that I truly
Yes, sir.
believe in your team. I don't know if you've heard that or not.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard about it.
Okay.
I heard. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, in just as a tip of the cap of the helmet, if you will, your
Yes,
left
sir.
hand when you score touchdowns, just give the ball to the ref with your left hand, and I know that's for me.
All right, and tap my helmet. You want me to tap my helmet too?
Yes. Now we're talking.
Yes, sir. I got
See,
you.
you've revolutionized that.
I got you.
Okay. All right, Lamar. Let's chat soon. Okay.
All right, appreciate that, Mr. Rich.
You got it. That's Mr. Lamar. That's Lamar Jackson, Ravens quarterback, right here on the Rich Eisen Show.
For more of the Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.